It's Ace back on SSRPG. Honestly, the Haunted Gate doesn't do anything. It's just a basic chest. I'm level 141. Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna restart and yeah, I'm gonna restart. A playthrough from the beginning. You see nothing. You hear nothing. You feel something. The ground, it feels rocky. One stone has something etched onto it. So for anyone who doesn't know what SSRPG is, it's basically, it's kind of an idle game, but not. You get to like craft gear, equip different stuff, but it is in essence an idle game. You just leave it running, it kind of does stuff for you. There are 5 different stages right now as of this current version, and if you farm, it's not that hard to 10-star all of them. Right now we're just gathering resources because the game makes us. Halt, return whence you came, or jump in the water. I care not which. Darkness forbids sight much beyond the talking tree or the river's other bank. And now we're building a workstation. This is just waiting. You can use the shovel to prospect the cliff. A forgotten blade protrudes from the cliff. It is darkened by filth, but may be useful. Cleaning the sword for the older and fouler things that lie ahead. You scrape the blade until it reflects the moonlight, highlighting the mess and crudeness of your work area. As of right now, there are 3 branches of items. You have your swords. No, 4. Well, shields, there's only 1 tier in. But you have your swords, your wands, and your crossbows, basically. Your swords are melee, but if you take a sword and a shield, you can build into a hammer. And we're killing this tree guy. Exologus will avenge me. And there's a chest. Why not? Right now, the runes don't do way too much. You used to be able to put them directly into the item, but that got taken out. So on the account that I just reset, I only had like, I think it was like 3,000 or 4,000 of each rune that you could get. If you equip the shovel here, you can just mine the rocks, and it makes building stuff a lot faster, and it gets you the second metal chunk you need. But yeah, 3 crafting trees. A sword and shield build into a hammer, or you can have a quarterstaff and a sword build into a long sword, I think is the name of it. If you do a crossbow and a regular sword, it builds into a crossbow, which it's just bigger, it takes out 2 hands, and it does more damage. Right now they're not horrible. I'm pretty sure in some like areas, if you use a crossbow, you can kind of one frame of attacks, because it's in a different location. You'll see in a little bit, but there's like one attack you can do with only a crossbow, not a wand, where the ghosts in that area try to dodge it automatically, like it's in their code, and you can hit the spawners. So that's fun. I'm not going to be grinding that much this time. I'm just gonna see what I can do. The brittle rock yields unveiling a stalactite maze of sulfurous air and spiderwebs. I'm getting tired. Oh, Caves of Fear. Honestly, all the runes are good for is right now it's a ranged weapon, so you can just clear this pretty easily, especially with the throwing stone. Honestly, the art for this game is insane. This was all animated by hand. Everything here. That's like a mini boss. What the Starstone does is it unlocks like different levels for each area. Oh, wait. The Rocky Plateau just tells you like what to do. You'll see. And it's for farming stones. You don't get anything out of 5-starring it. No, but imagine how long the background on this took just for this. And it's all by one person. It's insane. Another chest. There's the shield. Axes only start to be good at Mushroom Forest. So I might just hold off on that shield for then. I might see like the smallest amount or the worst gear it takes to clear different levels, because Standard asked me if I could do that. I don't know. I just kind of want to play through the game again. Me just leaving my computer on and not having any challenge at all isn't way too interesting. Here he is. Greetings, Simple One. I am Daisangilos, the bearer of bad news, messenger of Acropolis. What is your name? Ace, I bear an important message. You may have noticed you are not quite alive. Sins of past evolved you into mineral form. However, the sight stone to awaken you once more. The sight stone is the soul. The sight stone is one of 9 soul stones, each with unique powers. I can see you have also found the star stone. This world exists in perpetual darkness, but it was not always this way. Ages ago, evil took hold of the soul stones and plunged us into nether. Light may once again shine upon us if all 9 soul stones are reunited. It seems the sight stone has chosen you for this quest. Ace, you must unite all 9 soul stones. If you need guidance, come see me at any time. That's most of the dialogue in this entire game right now, though. I want to see if I can beat Caves of Fear 2-star. This is going to be painful. On my account before this, I started with like a ranged approach, but after I saw how effective just sitting in AFK farming was, I went to melee because shields got buffed. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to clear this if there's any more enemies. I'm pretty sure there's like a mini boss. Yeah. I don't even know. I feel like the axe should be able to be equipped in your offhand, because like being able to have the axe and the shield, I know you can use a sword, but the axe looks cooler. If you equip a shield, instead of giving it or giving you like minus a certain amount of damage when enemies hit you, it gives you like kind of more health temporarily. When it goes down, it recharges over a certain amount of time. It's a really interesting concept. I haven't seen it before now. If you want them to attack at this... Oh yeah, you have to be melee with this. Yeah, see. That's what it does. It's not doing anything for me right now because he's doing quite a bit of damage. I'm just skipping the animations for the next level because I've seen them all already. This is where the game starts to speed up, honestly. You get your anvil and you can start making better weapons. Here we go. You used to be able to do this. Now you need an actual one for it, and runes are basically useless right now. I think I can clear Caves of Fear with this. Maybe. I'll keep the shield just to show you what it does, but it's probably not the most efficient loadout right now. Yeah. Yeah. It recharges over time. Until you get like higher level shields, it's just not worth it to use. Oh, and if you have two of the same item, you cannot equip them both together. Like if you have two no star swords, you cannot equip two of them. So if you want to equip two swords, it has to be a different star level. Which is what's happening right now. It would probably be more efficient if I did a little bit of range and then went into swords, but I'm just trying to clear this faster. I think after I get the next stone, I'm gonna stop the recording though. This is just gonna be a piece of cake. Yeah. You can skip the animation after that, and I've been told you can skip it after the experience animation, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried it yet. Right now I'm kind of just passively collecting enough so I can get the boat. Realistically, it doesn't do much right now. Like the boat itself, it's a really neat animation and it's going to go into it. Yeah, this is the crossbow. But it doesn't do anything right now. I'll go range. Why not? I don't know. It's tempting to get my 4-star sword. Or not 4-star, 2-star. I'm really tired right now. 6 DPS. With like an axe as backup or whatever. Yeah, I'll just use the crossbow to chunk him. Actually, he needs to be fought melee. Standard changed that a little bit ago, and I'm still getting used to it. I like the changes because, like, there used to be no incentive to go melee. Shields sucked. Swords weren't as good as anything else. It just didn't work out. then shields got buffed and this change got added in. Now right off the bat, you get set up for a 2-star sword. You have to use melee a little bit. I really like the changes there. This is the first boss. He's pretty easy. I don't have enough health to beat him though. Unless I get lucky. Yeah, one more hit and I die. It'll be close. Yeah. The dying animation is really nice too. I guess I have to farm up a little bit more. I'm just gonna use the crossbow so that I get a little bit more damage in before I go within like range of them being able to hit me. Or I can just do that. I might be able to run through most of this with just the crossbow. I really miss lifesteal though. And poison. And my utility belts. Usually the weapon you want attacking first should be in your forwardmost hand, but that doesn't work with shields and axes. Like if you're going like the tree chopping axe, not the battle hammer axe thing that looks like an axe but I'm not. And it's called a battle hammer, but I'm always called an axe. See, it sets you up for this, and it wants you to get a decent melee start. It feels like, at least. And the first few drops are not randomized, they're set. So Standard intentionally put that in. See, right now I have a 2-star and a 1-star sword. It's just gonna shred everything. I can beat the first boss already. I'm just gonna try to get one more chest here. Why you want your... For melee. Well, not only melee, but mostly melee. For range, it doesn't make way too much of a difference. But it, like, how it attacks, or the attack range, like how close you have to be, is based on where the weapon is, not where you are. So, right now, this sword is going to attack like 2 frames after this sword. So you want spider webs intensified towards one side of the cave. So you want to make your more powerful melee weapon attack first. And this is just doing this level again. I shouldn't take nearly as much damage as I did before. You see, the first one, the better sword, the 2-star sword, is always attacking like a frame before the other one gets to attack. Which is better. This one insta-kills it as this one is going up. This is the next stone. You have to beat the boss to get it. Let's see how this one's attacking before the other one. Yeah, he's dead. And here's the experience stone. Every level up, you get 1 health. So when I was at level 141, I was at 161 health just from grinding. There's my level 2 crossbow, if I want it. Oh no, I don't have the swords. Definitely gonna be upgrading the shield though. It gets a lot better. The max amount of stars you can have is 10. I think I'm gonna do the next boss and then stop. But the max amount of stars you can have is 10. And like no star is really trash compared to that. Also, what's really cool is enchants. Like sometimes randomly you get an enchant level 1 through 21, I think is the max, as of right now at least. And well, 21 is really rare. It gives a random stat on said weapon or gear bonus. Like if it's under attack speed, it gives more attack speed, and it lights up which color, and it colors the weapons. Yeah, Bullish is really easy. He attacks faster and does more damage though. Well, I'm gonna cut out here. I might do another recording tonight. I don't know. I'm tired. Keystone, yay. It basically means you get resources from killing enemies and you can buy stuff in the shop. Good night.